Hello ladies and gentlemen, Brandon Rock on 7 coming at you live to the power of the bro7 show incorporated. How y'all doing today? I'm here to talk to you guys about Zelda in general. Zelda games, just Zelda in general, okay? Now, as you all know, there's going to be a new Zelda game coming out for the Wii U. It's Hyrule Warriors or something like that. And, it's just like a combat game. I'm thinking it's going to be kind of like Link's Crossbow Training. It's not going to really have anything to do with the series story. Just, a bonus game. Let's say it's just taking another leap in combat and gameplay for, Nintendo. I think that's just what they're trying to aim for, just trying to get a huge franchise to branch out to that sort of, combat, real-time combat, like not the traditional Zelda combat, the, holy crap, there's enemies all over the field, let's slice and dice, and throw bombs and, just, do anything. I would not be surprised if Link pulled out a freaking gun in this, you know what I mean? I wouldn't be surprised, because they're branching out that far. I mean, who thought Shadow the Hedgehog would be using a gun in Shadow the Hedgehog, the video game? That was out of nowhere. That game came out of nowhere, and this one's coming out of nowhere too. But as you've all known, Zelda has been a treasured series, if not the #1 video game series of all time. And there's reasons behind that. Zelda is a magical game series that has warped all gamers. Whether you are a gamer that likes, Call of Duty-like or Halo-like games, where your guns are blazing and, just this and that. Whether you're a traditional gamer that plays, Contra and Mario and, Star Fox, Zelda included, you know what I mean? The original games, or both, or hell, you just play computer games all day and play, like the freaking Magic games, World of Warcraft, League of Legends, doesn't matter, You have heard of Zelda. You know what The Legend of Zelda, you've heard of the name, okay? Unless you're like Amish or something. And I'm pretty sure they've probably heard of The Legend of Zelda too, because of, publicity nowadays. People talking to other people and, Amish people be on camera now. It's probably going to happen whether you like it or not. Zelda has been around with us since the NES. It's still going on around with us with the 3DS and, of course, the Wii U. Sometime soon with the Wii U, there is Wind Waker Remake, but, it's a Wii make. Not a remake, a Wii make. They remade it for the Wii. I call it a Wii make. There really hasn't been a new Zelda game for the Wii U, brand spanking new. And I'm kind of disappointed at that. I was really assured that there was going to be a Majora's Mask remake. I don't know why the hell there would not be an Ocarina of Time remake before it, but there was that trailer with Majora's Mask. Crushed my, Nintendo crushed my dreams when they said that's not real. And now that I hear they're going to be making a 3DS remake of it, really, Nintendo, it's why? Why? Make a Wii U remake, come on. Make another Wii make. I would love to see Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess brought over, and of course, one of the original Zeldas, probably one of the original ones remade for the, third-person experience on Nintendo Wii, all on the same console. I would love that. I would be more than happy to pay $60 to $80 for each and every one of those games, brand spanking new. Don't think I won't. I would. The Wii U has so much potential. The Wii had so much potential. Ever since I was a gamer, my first console was a Nintendo 64. That was my first console. Then I got, I got a Sega system. I played those a little bit. Didn't like, I only liked Sonic. That's about it. That's all I liked on the Sega. So I went more Nintendo. Got a GameCube, got a Wii. Now I got a Wii U. It's the only next generation console I own because I chose to. Because I'm waiting for Super Smash Bros. And Zelda. That's all I'm waiting for. Thank you very much. Period. The end. And over all these years, over all the crappy games, over all the good ones, the best ones of all time have been the Zelda ones. If I literally did my top 10, which will be coming out soon, by the way, if I ever did my top 10 the way I want to do it, without, my canceling rule of only one version of that game per series, only one Zelda, not counting other ones. If you want to add a Zelda game to your top 10, no more Zeldas can be added. Just that one Zelda. Just the best Zelda can be added. Just the best Mario game. Just the best Metroid. Just the best Call of Duty can be added to your top 10. If I did not do that cancellation rule, I would literally have 1 through 8 Zelda. 9 through 10 Fallout 3 and New Vegas. That's period the end. That would be it. That would literally be it. just because I'm the diehard Zelda fan. I love the story. I read the whole entire Hyropedia. You know, I did this and that. I have the t-shirts. I have all this stuff. And I love Zelda. I one day, hopefully, will have a tattoo on my left hand with the Triforce. You know, that's one of my plans, you know. That's about as nerdy as I can get with Zelda. It's just amazing. When I play Super Smash Bros., I usually play as, you know, Link, Toon Link, Young Link sometimes, just because I love Link. Link is the greatest protagonist of all time in video game history. Of all time. You know, currently I'm making my top 10 video game characters of all time, and, you know, guess who's number one? You know, just guess. Just guess. It's Link, obviously. There's 9 others, but there's Link. He's number one, you know. You can't top Link. He's gotten so many different carnations of himself, so many different looks, so many epic legends and stories and adventures that no other game character can match it. Not Mario, not Snake from Metal Gear, not the God of War goatee guy, not Master Chief, not no one can match up to what Link has been through and how awesome of a time you've had with the Zelda games. I play Call of Duty sometimes, and people go, oh, Zelda sucks. It's a piece of shit. You know, I hear this all the time. Zelda's stupid. It's a dumb game series, blah, 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 blah. Have you ever played Zelda from what it is? Have you ever started from the beginning and gotten to now? You know, starting from Legend of Zelda NES to Skyward Sword, or hell, even to the Link, multiple world Link, or Zelda Link to the whatever the hell the new 3DS game is, and then on to the new one coming out for Wii U. Have you even played those? Have you even beat those? Have you sat down from beginning to end and played any of them? Have you even played Ocarina of Time? That's what I asked these idiots. And no, I didn't play Ocarina of Time. The N64 was gay. Actually, really, if you want to go statistics-wise, the N64 was the greatest console ever made. It had Zelda, Mario, Star Fox, and Super Smash Bros. Donkey Kong included. You have Conker's Bad Fur Day, and Banjo-Kazooie, and Mario Kart, and all the South Park games in their better versions. The end. The end. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Oh, and Paper Mario. Oh, and if you really, really want to get technical, we did have one of the worst video games of all time on the N64, Superman 64, but it's still one of the most played games on the N64 because it's so bad. And I love playing that game and beating it because it's just so bad that I enjoy the challenge. Zelda mastered video gaming on the N64. The Xbox 360, great console, one of my favorites. As I can argue and say it's one of the greatest consoles of all time because of the remastered games like Perfect Dark that's on it, you know, because of Halo 3, you know, because of Call of Duty, all that stuff. But the problem is, it does not have as much replay value as the N64 has. You know, whether I'm playing the actual N64 or an emulator. It's fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy the N64 far more than I enjoy the Xbox 360. You can kill people all you want in Call of Duty. You can complete the freaking, you know, campaign on all the games in the hardest difficulties. You can click all the damn achievements you want. I will stay with my Link and my Triforce and my Ganon and my Zelda and my Master Sword. Period. The end. That's all I gotta say about that. Moving on, Zelda is the greatest video game series of all time, mainly because of the fact that it has the notorious Master Sword, the multiple items, the awesome adventures that are never the same. They're always different. Each adventure is fucking different, and that's a damn fact. Every single Zelda is different entirely. None of them have the same story, none of them have the same, you know, quests, none of them have the same, well, similar quests, but still none of them have the same dungeons, none of them have the same items even. The items are totally different in some cases. In Twilight Princess from Ocarina of Time, you get a double hook shot, and not only that, you get a Master Sword that you have to, like, make the light Master Sword. You get a dark side of the Zelda series, much like Ocarina of Time was, only 10 times more dark, which I loved, by the way. And Zelda in general has been the finer point, the beginning of adventure and campaigns that we play nowadays. Gears of War 3, Black Ops 2, Halo 3, campaigns that I have grown to love, campaigns that I beat on the hardest difficulty, campaigns that I have mastered and remembered line from each character. None of it would have existed today if it was not for Zelda. Zelda made the adventure. Zelda made the story. Zelda is only story. It's not multiplayer. It's not this. It's not that. It's not Call of Duty. It's just a guy swinging a sword and going on an epic adventure to kick some ass and kill a fucking pig. And have a freaking princess. It's simple facts. Yet Call of Duty tries being so good, they can't match it. They can't match it. Zelda is the most impeccable series. People say movies, Casablanca, Night at the Opera, the simple movies from way back in black and white days, Night of the Living Dead. It all cannot be remade. They're impeccable. You can't touch them, you know what I mean? I agree, they are impeccable, they are well made, but you gotta make remakes to them. And let me tell you something right now, take the Zelda games Ocarina of Time remastered to the Wii U with updated graphics that are in 1080p HD, give them, you know, a couple new quests here and there, do not touch the story, do not touch the character design, just add all that stuff, put it into a video game, charge it for $60, fuck it, $80 for the Wii U. I will be there day one. I will buy that shit, I will play that shit, and it will forever be my #1 Zelda game of all time. Just do it, Nintendo. Do it! Your prices will go up. It's the greatest game ever made in the history. For time, it was the greatest game ever made. It revolutionized gaming as we know it. Third person, even fucking 3D. Super Mario 64 did it, but Zelda Ocarina of Time mastered 3D. That's all I gotta say about Ocarina of Time, though. Bitchin' game, awesome, 10 out of 10 without a doubt. Only problem is they are not made a remake to it on the Wii U. I want to use my Wiimote, you know. I want to be able to plug in the classic controller and use that shit. I don't want to use a 3DS pen. I don't want to walk around with a piece of shit 3DS. I want to play it on my Wii U. Remake it, Nintendo. Do that. I promise you people will buy it. I fucking promise you. Shigeru Miyamoto, thank you. You are a god. You have made the greatest, most successful video game franchise of all time. Call of Duty, Halo, nothing can touch Zelda. It is the greatest. Period. The end. What's my favorite Zelda? Obviously, the greatest one ever made, Twilight Princess. Why is that? Because it has the dark part to it that I love. It has the characters that I did not feel overwhelmed by. It brought back the old original Ocarina of Time aspects, only with remastered graphics and remastered gameplay. And for the first time ever, you could actually swing your blade in the grass while you're walking. The fishing was revolutionized too. Fuck Ralpha, just buy Zelda. Just get the fishing pole and just go fishing. You know, let your son beat the game. Buy Twilight Princess. Let your son beat the game. Get the fishing pole for you, get the special shit for it, you know what I mean? And just go fishing around Hyrule. It's fun as hell if you're a fishing person. I'm not a fishing guy. I did not like Ralph as much, you know, fishing. But this game, with fishing with Link, it's fucking awesome, okay? The one mission actually requires you to fish. Two actually require you to fish. For the kitty cat mission and the mission where, you know, you're fucking... Actually, you know what? They're not even missions. They're just the game. They're the game. All Zelda is story. All it is adventure. And guess what? It's fun. GTA, I thought, had it. I thought GTA 5 had it, but they released GTA Online with GTA 5, and that pissed me off. I like GTA 5, GTA Online, but the problem is, it's got a backup. It's got online play. Not this game, and this is by far a 10 out of 10, if I could go as far to say 11 out of 11. Perfect game, greatest game of all time, and I know many people say Majora's Mask is the sequel to Ocarina of Time. It is, but at the same time, this is the sole sequel to Ocarina of Time. This is the heart, the soul, everything that was put into Ocarina times 10 and put into a fucking game for the Nintendo Wii and GameCube. For some of you people that remember that, put onto this awesome disc with this this sexy cover and just released as the greatest Wii game ever made. Ever. Only problem is it was released on GameCube, which kind of pissed me off, you know. I wanted it to be an exclusive Zelda Wii game. All we got was crossbow trading. That was the only exclusive. But this, along with Super Smash Brothers, Brawl, fucking Mario Galaxy 1, not 2, just 1, and an amazing new Super Mario Brothers for the Wii with an outstanding Metroid series with Metroid Prime 3. Oh my god. Nintendo, you outdid yourself with the Wii. By far, the greatest console besides your N64. For my days, the N64 is the greatest just because so much childhood memories. But You perfected the Wii, especially with the backwards compatibility, and you did that again with the Wii U. You guys are awesome, Nintendo. Shakira Hiramoto, you are a fucking beast. You made the greatest video game ever made. You made the Ocarina of Time, other video game ever made. That was the greatest. And you also made the greatest video game series ever made. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this. I hope you guys enjoy the Zelda series as much as I do. I just wanted to take a moment to recommend you guys to play the greatest Zelda series of all time. Without a doubt, it's the greatest of all time. And if you have any reason whatsoever why it's not, don't just click the thumbs down button like you people have been doing. Leave a comment below after you click it or before you click it and tell me why you do not think the Zelda series is that good. Tell me why you think Call of Duty is better. Tell me why you think this and that is better. Why you don't like video games in general. Leave a comment below and tell me. I do not like looking at my videos and seeing, oh, 3 thumbs up and 2 thumbs down. And then sometimes I'll see like fucking 10, 15 views on a video, and there'll be 0 thumbs up and, 0 thumbs up and like fucking 3 thumbs downs. What the hell's up with that shit? Leave a comment, ladies and gentlemen. Leave a comment down below telling me why you do not like my video, and or if I'm annoying, or if you don't like Zelda in general. Tell me, let me know. I'd like to know so I can improve my videos, and or have a conversation with you, I like having conversations with people on YouTube. It's pretty fun. It's pretty funny to see some people's reactions, too. There's some really big trollers out there. But that's all I gotta say, you guys. Remember to rock on, live your life. I did that in reverse. Live your life and rock on, and I'll see you guys later. Rock on, you guys. Bye-bye.